Being in a twin flame journey is a blessing or a curse? What do you think? I've seen in many places on social media, people are saying this that being in this journey is really not a good thing, it's a curse. But why do you experience that it is not really a good thing to put you on this journey? It seems like God has been forcefully put you into this journey because you never asked for it. You never asked to be seeing or meeting your twin flame at any point of time. That's what you think, right? But in truth, you have already made the choice in this lifetime to meet with your twin as you incarnated in this body. You already made those choices, maybe at the stage where you been even able to remember. If you just look back to your childhood, you know that you always that have the feeling of having those true, authentic love for you, experiencing that trueness and oneness within yourself, and probably you've been kind of in a search of finding something in your life. So this is how my journey started because I don't know. I knew there is something I was always searching for, but I didn't know what was it. Years back, I all knew was like I always feel incomplete. I always feel empty. But what is it actually I really looking for? And I remember 5 years back, in one of my office presentation, I just wrote that I'm seeking myself. Actually, I didn't know what why did I wrote that and what was I meant for, but I knew something deep. I wanted to connect with myself, and I really wanted to find something within me. But I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't know how I am going to do that. All I knew was there was a desire, there was something in my heart, there was a pull. So I took this as a personal development which I'm looking for, and maybe I really wanted to improve my financials, improve my career, improve other aspect of my life. Obviously that was not a relationship. um, so that's what I thought I probably is looking for, having a better life, better living lifestyle, in fact. So I went on with finding other modalities and, like taking trainings and all that stuff and experimenting and exploring different things. But I never got satisfied with that. But yeah, at some point of time, yes, then I realized I've been put into this awakening to this journey. And that's where I realized, okay, what's actually going on? So, if you look at from all of your experiences, probably many of you would have come into this journey without even knowing what it is, without even knowing there is something called twin flames exist. But yes, you have come into this journey with an awakening, went through the dark night of the soul, and went through many traumas. Probably went through many experiences, like may not be very pleasant experiences. But if you look back and see what is this journey is all about, it's a journey of self-discovery, self-mastery, mastering your own skills, mastering your own wellness and the right way of living. So most of the humans, um, like maybe the people around us, how do they live? They're living a life which is numbed out. They don't even really even know what is the feelings they are going through. It's just an about life, which eventually even I have lived at some point of time. So you earn money, you have friends, you have relatives, you have family, everything, but no one really experienced the true love. No one really experienced the depth of themselves. No one experienced the intensity within themselves. So eventually, like everyone goes to church or temples or any prayer places and pray to the God, but they really don't know how to connect to God in a in an intense, right way, the deepest way. So all of this people basically living a life which eventually just for the sake of living, and everyone thinking like money um, is everything, or maybe like having other pleasures in life is everything, but no one has the deep connect to themselves. So the twin flame journey is basically like asking us to look at those places which is not really aligned with love. That means all your negative aspects, all your patterns, all what is not serving for your highest good, everything it actually put you on to work on. Your twin flame as being a mirror, that person really reflect on everything which is not really aligned with you. That means what is happening is like you're actually like polishing yourself into a better version of yourself at each healing what you're doing, at each upsets you are healing. So the journey is actually a blessing if you look at in any every aspects, because you're working on your personal aspect, you're mastering yourself, you're mastering on your emotions, you're mastering on your physical well-being, you're mastering on your behaviors, you are mastering on relationships, you are mastering on your career, finances, your life purpose, everything. So I don't think any modality or any training or anything you literally put money on or you try to do, nothing will give you this whole aspect of everything. No, nothing will give you to work on everything. And obviously, you will not even have the courage to work on holistically into everything unless it is for your twin flame, unless the twin flame has come into your life. um, because why? Because a person will have the courage to change himself or herself only for true love. He or she will not change for anything else. Changing ourselves is the biggest challenge. We can preach to others, we can tell others, we can advise others, we can force others to change, but the change that has to come from within. So coming from within is that spark, that call, that eventually that is the awakening, or that maybe that spirit should come when you're ready. So when you're ready is when you meet your twin flame. So as you meet your twin flame, so every aspect of you to get a better version of you has actually been arisen from your heart, actually been you've been you feel like you need to really do something different, something you need to have to a very better version of yourself. um I think I have worked on everything, every aspect of my life. I think if I looked at my life, yes, there was a great career, there was a great life, um, was enough good money, everything. But so when I look at my life, yeah, everything was good. Everything was like going well. But obviously, like I wasn't actually living the life. I wasn't happy within myself. I didn't know what I was exactly doing. I didn't have a direction. I didn't have a goal. I thought I have a goal. I had a goal and I thought I had something I need to achieve. But eventually nothing was actually working out in the way it is supposed to be and the way I wanted to be. So every time there was kind of a pushback, and something is like, asking me to look at it, which I didn't understand. So, being in this journey, I think I worked on my being in this journey. I really worked on many things, and I felt all these years what I lived. Suddenly, I'm losing my confidence. Suddenly, I'm losing my. Suddenly, everything is kind of spoiling off. Everything is kind of not working well. Uh, but many places I was feeling that I'm just hitting with ego, my ego and others' ego. So it was really like difficult. But the moment I understand this is the journey and this is what I'm experiencing, and then when I started my healing work, eventually everything got better and better and better. So My earlier life was about, even though things were great and very good, but it was for a short time. I was working on my things which I worked on was for a short term. It was not sustainable. So something not sustainable which I was not able to carry forward. So being in the journey, when I'm doing my healing and when I'm clearing my upsets and clearing my blocks and moving and understanding the life the way it is, I'm actually building the foundation for an eternal life. I'm building the foundation for my eternal well being. So everything now I'm doing is like, it seems to be like starting over, but I'm building that foundation for eternal, which I'm never going to lose. So that is the beauty of this work. And it is also teaching me how to live a life in a spiritual way, being disciplined, being organized, the right food I need to eat, the right way to like having relationship with others, how to like not to invite toxic patterns. How do I really put boundaries with all that? So it's a right way of living, I would say, in a disciplined, organized, in a spiritual way, taking care of everything, which is building my eternal foundation. So this journey is actually a blessing if you really look at from what you've experienced and what you've worked on, how you moved from, like, from few months or a few years back, what changes have brought in you, how much as a person you have grown, how much confidence you have built in, how much like people started admiring you. So these are the changes actually you see in this journey. So it's really a blessing. It's not a cursing. um, it's really a blessed journey which eventually gives you everything you are desiring for. So as you work and changing and your patterns and your blocks and healing yourself, you are actually vibrationally moving up. As you vibrationally move up, that's where your twin flame meets you, and you are in a position to manifest everything you want in your life, including everything, including money, including your relationships, including the people, all your desires. So this is a beautiful work, and I enjoy everything what I do. And I'm really grateful for my teachers, Jeff and Shilea, for showing me the way to do this work, and I'm grateful for their teachings as well. It has given me everything so far, and I love this doing it. And I hope you guys also like got what I'm trying to say here. So please take this journey as a blissful journey, as a blessings in your life, and show your commitment and persistence. Don't carry away with the upsets or any unfavorable situations which is coming through, or a challenge coming through this journey. Take it as kind of a next layer of healing you need to do and move towards your harmonious twin flame union. So I wish you all the best and see you in the next video. Thank you.